Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy KAIO and I'm back again. It's time to give another One Piece video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my review of One Piece chapter 1017. Now guys, I know you're going to want me to talk about the Gomu Gomu no Mi and everything that had to do with Who's Who. Trust me, there are a lot of things that actually came into my mind that I do want to talk about, but I will save that till the end of the video because you know what? I do want to talk about Atama, Sanji and Zoro because their individual parts in this chapter were actually really cool. I actually like the way that it all, fit well and just all went together in place. So, with Atama announcing to everyone that, guys, if I gave you the dango balls and you ate them, like, I need you to fight and help out, Momonosuke and Luffy. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And then you got, like, the pleasurers and everyone else just, like, going in and starting to attack every single one of the Animal Kingdom pirates. And they're like, what is going on? Like, you have people like Poker and they're like, what are you doing? And then you had the people that were surrounding Jinbei along with Who's Who, and they're getting taken out. It's actually helped Jinbei to go one-on-one with Who's Who. But everyone's like changing, well not everyone, but the people that had the dango balls from Tama, they're all like going against the Animal Kingdom pirates. So now it's like everything's changed, and we even saw the shot of CP0 where they're like, oh wow. So even they're like, oh, this is changed. And then you've got like Queen, who's like really angry, that's trying to shoot up Atama, and of course Nami and Usopp are up there. But then that's when Sanji comes in. Now, the thing with Sanji is that once again he was called by the name that he hates the most, which is the Vinsmokes, right? And then Sanji says, well, are you part of the research team and all that? And then Queen says, oh, what, you mean Mads? So I'm thinking, Mads? I want to see the German history now because we haven't seen exactly what happened to them at the end of Whole Cake Island, and also Jinbei, like the guys there, like all fine. Like what happened to Aladdin and everyone else? Like just what happened? I hope we actually get something like that, but the way that the Germa are being brought into this and like Sanji saying, oh, you like the research team, and we hear about Mads, and I'm thinking, well, okay, how does this like tie in? I want to know. And obviously we see the hybrid form of Queen, so I'm guessing that King will actually be next with his hybrid form. But the way that Queen looks, I don't know about the design. It's all right, like the whole cyborg thing, and then it made me think, well, it'd be cool if Frankie actually fought Queen because the whole cyborg versus cyborg, but then Sanji does like need a fight, like we want him to have a fight. I've said for the longest time, I want him to fight Queen. But there was at one point I thought, okay, yeah, he might actually fight King because where King can fly, and of course Sanji can fly, it makes perfect sense. But now he's going against Queen, and I'm fine with that. That battle is set in stone. I just want to see what his raid outfit can actually do. I don't want to see like the new design that it's got because we knew there was going to be some modifications towards that suit. So it'll be nice to see if Sanji actually brings it out straight away, or if we're actually going to get a bit of a fight where Sanji isn't needing to use the raid suit. And also we get to see what Queen is going to be like as well. But going on and talking about Zoro like I wanted to, with the minks, there was this like medicine type stuff that they used back on Zoe, and it heals people like really like ultra fast, but the effects are like double compared to what they were originally. So although Zoro would be able to get back up and he's most likely going to go against King, because I think Marco will still hold out with King, but I don't know if that's going to go on much longer, so I can see Zoro still coming in for that fight. But what exactly is going to happen to Zoro after this fight? Because where they've said that it's going to be like double like what you originally had, we know Zoro is in a spliff right now, and of course no doubt after this he's going to be rolled into an even bigger spliff because with his bones, like his bones being broken, and like how long is he going to take to repair? Because what's happened? Like you guys that have had broken bones, you know it takes a long time to heal. Like I know this is a series, but you got to think the way that Zoro is, of course, yeah, he tanked Kuma's blast, but it was nothing compared to tanking an attack by Big Mom and Kaido, then going in to use your attack with Conqueror's Haki, and then you're laying there like you've been rolled up in Pineapple Express and like you're about to get, smoked. So at the end of the day, it makes me wonder how severe is this going to be on Zoro? Like, how long is he going to be out for? Because as soon as we leave Wano, what is going to happen? Like, are we not going to see much of Zoro in the next arc? Or is this arc going to focus where Zoro is able to, get better and be back on his feet. It's going to be really, really interesting to see exactly what they do with Zoro, because I do want Zoro to get up and fight. He is going to. It is going to happen. But I want to know exactly what's going to happen to Zoro after this arc has ended. So, yeah, Zoro versus King looks like it could still possibly happen. I think that it will. Really happy for Sanji versus Queen. So, yeah, Oda, can't wait for you to focus on that. But now, going over to the Who's Who and Jinbei fight. So, Who's Who announces that he was, like, close, or if not, on, like, the same level as Rob Lucci. Like, he could compare to him. So, we know how strong Rob Lucci was at that time. And no doubt, because obviously Rob Lucci has gotten stronger, how strong is Who's Who? Now, because Who's Who is, like, right up there, I'm saying that this guy's probably got to be close or on par with Rob Lucci. If he was able to be, like, on par with him then, like, a couple of years ago, no doubt that he's going to probably be at that same level, maybe just a little bit higher. But the funny thing is, when you look at everything that happened on Enies Lobby, like, the Straw Hats just absolutely kicked butt. Like, they just destroyed CP9. And of course, look where Rob Lucci is now. He's part of CP0. But, like, this is a judicial island that got, like, blown to smithereens by a busticle. So when you compare it to Luffy's Devil Fruit, which Who's Who got put in prison for, and obviously he managed to get out, but he got put in prison because Shanks and the rest of his crew took the Gomu Gomu no Mi, so it is connected to the world government in some way. Now, is it because of the actual devil fruit? Like, is it a special type of paramecia devil fruit that whoever eats it just has this, like, amazing power? We know that Luffy is very, like, versatile with his devil fruit and what he can do, like, with all the gear changing and everything like that. But then, when you think about it, who had this devil fruit before? And then it got me thinking, back when Shanks visited the world government, they said because it's you, it's fine. And Shanks gets the devil fruit when Who's Who is travelling and protecting it. So Shanks definitely has some connection to the world government in some way. Then it made me think about Marineford. The guy goes off and holds up Kaido, not a scratch. Now, I'm not saying that Shanks is an actual Marine and he's just undercover as a pirate. We know Luffy wants to take down all the Emperors, but then he's able to go to Marineford. Kizaru's like, oh, Ben Beckman. And you're thinking, is Kizaru scared of Ben Beckman? Like, what's the difference? Like, what's going on here? Like, because I understand that they might be a bit knackered, but Kizaru shouldn't be knackered because he didn't really do too much in that war. Akainu, yeah, fair enough, he did. But Shanks just walks up and goes, yeah, like, you've done enough now, let's just end the war. And Sengoku's like, okay, yeah, cool, like, we'll end the war, I declare this war over, but Marines won. So what is the connection with this devil fruit? Was it set up? Now, I know that this is, like, way, like, thinking out there, like this could be a very, very small chance. But was Who's Who actually set up with the devil fruit? Was there a big setup for Shanks to actually obtain the devil fruit and eat it? Because it's so weird that the whole Straw Hat, and when you see Imu-sama, who has a really gigantic hat of the Straw Hat there, and he's got Luffy, where's the connection here with the devil fruit? Was it supposed to be for Imu-sama? That's the question. Like, was it supposed to be for that character, but because Luffy had it, Imu-sama just hates Luffy because of it. And then you got Who's Who, like, that hates Luffy because of it. He even states that when you said about you being the helmsman and just called it out that you're part of the Straw Hat Pirates, it, like, triggered Who's Who because the fact that he knows that Luffy ate it. So just thinking of everything that's, like, gone into that, like Shanks getting the devil fruit and suddenly it disappears, and then obviously Luffy eats it and then Shanks gives him the hat. What is going on? I want to see everything about Shanks. Why? Why is it okay for Shanks? Because it's Shanks that the world government, like, it's you, it's cool. If it was anyone else, like, imagine it was like Whitebeard or Roger at the time or any other, like, big name, I don't think it would have gone like that in any way, shape or form. But with Shanks, it's different. I'm not saying that Shanks is well, technically, yes, he's a bad guy because he's a pirate, but because obviously we think of the pirates as, like, the good guys and the Marines as, like, the horrible guys, I don't think Shanks is part of the Marines. Like, or does he have some sort of special thing? Like, could you imagine how hard that would be for Luffy? Knowing that the guy that helped you, I don't know, I just can't see that happening. But I definitely 110% think that there is a connection between Shanks and the world government in some way, shape or form, that there's something there. I don't know, it just seems very weird how he manages to stop the war. Of course, you know, it's up to Sengoku, but then he manages to hold off Kaido. He then gets the devil fruit. Luffy eats the devil fruit. He puts the straw hat on Luffy, but he says, like, you know, when you be a great pirate. And of course, he wants this. So he does have a bond with Luffy, and of course, there's Makino as well. When I don't know, there's just a lot to think about. We need to know everything about Luffy's devil fruit, because if it's not the devil fruit and it was supposed to go to someone special, or maybe the person who had that fruit before turned out to be the most dangerous person of like One Piece, this is exactly where Luffy's heading right now. Luffy, after seeing this and knowing this, because I've always loved Luffy's devil fruit in general, he could potentially be the most dangerous character to the world government. Like, in all seriousness, when you put everything together and now knowing about this devil fruit and how Luffy can use that devil fruit, we've still got to see this awakening. That's how crazy this is. We haven't even seen the awakening. We haven't seen Gear 5. What if there's something beyond a Paramecia devil fruit like Luffy's? What if there's something just so special about that devil fruit on its own that Luffy's able to obtain something through that devil fruit which makes him the most dangerous man, like the most dangerous pirate within One Piece? That is something that could happen. So there's definitely a lot more to this. I can't wait to find out the history of the devil fruit. I am going to be making a speculation video. I know I've spoken a lot about it within this review, but I feel like Luffy's devil fruit and Luffy, they need to combine into one. So I do want to make a separate video on that, which I will be doing next week for you guys, because yeah, I'm excited. I want to make a lot of theories behind Luffy's devil fruit within that video, so make sure you do check that out. But guys, you know what? I actually enjoyed this chapter. I thought it was all right to start, but it really picked up at the end. But it all just fits so well, and just there was just a good flow to it. So let's hope that Oda does go back to what happened with the Germa, and then we get to see what happened with Jinbei, and then I just want to know about Luffy's devil fruit. Maybe we'll get that a little bit later in time, but it's just something to think about. But you know what, guys? With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to smash this video with a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you guys never ever miss a post, and I'll see you guys for the next video. So until then, see ya.